Here, Unlock Your Love Blocks intuitive energy coach, shadow worker, and spiritual gifts mentor. I have a really important message for you today. For those of you who are really struggling with finances right now or abundance, I know that there's a lot of people in the world right now that are struggling with this more than usual. So Spirit wanted me to bring this message to help and give you some insight of the things that you can change within you, perhaps to shift the energy around you can always help. So you can bring in more opportunities, that you can feel more ease in your heart, and hopefully really have the resources that you need right now to get through. So I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath. I'm using my Unlock Your Love Blocks cards. I use these cards in all sorts of situations, whether it's an argument in a relationship, or what's blocking me from finding love, what's blocking me from the job, what's blocking me from attracting abundance. I use them for all sorts of things. You can purchase them on my website, rebecca-lee.com. So just take a breath and just even putting your hand on your heart and asking what card number is going to hold the message for me today to help me work through the blocks to money and abundance right now. So you need to either choose card number 1, 2, or 3. And I'm just going to get these cards for you. So you're either drawn to card 1, card 2 in the middle, or card 3. And you can pause this video if you need to. Take a breath and really asking your soul, what is my block to the money or abundance or resource that I need in my life now? What is it that I need to shift within my own heart, my own mind, and my own soul that can help shift the energy with this situation? So card 1, card 2, card 3. For those of you who chose card 1, you've got the Love Blocks card, Overcoming Fear. So there's a bit of light there. So there's something that you're afraid of doing. You need to do something, and I really do believe that inside that you know what this needs to be. There's something that you're afraid of doing, okay, but you need to do. Now this might or might not be directly related to the actual situation you're in. Every area of our life is all connected, and sometimes we need to work on one area before we feel the shift in another area. And Spirit has really shown me the deep connection between love and purpose, our working purpose-filled career, and where we're at with our love and relationship life, whether you're single or in a relationship. Sometimes when we make a shift in our relationship and we do something that we need to do, things in our career and our purpose change, okay? Things shift there. Sometimes we need to do something with our work life for things to change in our relationship area of life or our love life. So maybe what you're doing in work isn't working, or it's blocking you or limiting you from either finding a beautiful relationship or taking your relationship to the next level, or healing what needs to be healed in your current relationship. Or it could be vice versa. So this card comes today to say there's something that you know that you need to do that you're afraid of. And I'm getting from Spirit that I just trust that you know what this is, because it's something that's been speaking to you in that quiet inner voice for a long time. It's been in the background for a long time, okay? It could be asking a question. It could be asking for forgiveness. Who knows? This can all affect whatever the situation is, and I know you're going to be all in different situations, but reaching out seems to be a big part of this too. Like that you might need to reach out and ask for help or ask for forgiveness, or something needs to shift energetically that way for the blocks to shift in terms of you getting the opportunity you need, or getting the finance or the money that you need. So you can just relate that to your life if you've chosen this. Generally though, there's something that you're afraid of doing. It could be putting yourself out there. It could be doing a live reel on social media. It could be going and learning a new skill. It could be letting go of something that you're hanging on to. Only you will know, but it's something you've been afraid of doing. Whether you're conscious that or not, the truth is inside of you, and it's time to do it so you can step forward on your path, and you will step forward on your path as soon as you can honor the fear that you're feeling and work with that. So if you chose card number 2, the Unlock Your Love Blocks card that you got, is the spiritual connection card. And what Spirit's telling me right now is that perhaps you've been too focused on the world of money. It's almost like the vision that Spirit's showing me is like you're pushing too hard. It's almost like what you want so badly, and you're only focused on that, you're pushing it away. Spirit's asking you to evolve and to expand, and the way that you do that is by connecting with your spiritual self. So this might frustrate some of you, okay, but I'm giving you the deep soul answers to what your blocks are to money and resources. And for you guys, you need to go into soul, you need to go into your spiritual connection, you need to ask for spiritual advice and guidance, you need to open up to that spiritual part of yourself, because that's where your answers are. That's where you're going to be led down the true path, the true abundant path for you. I'm also getting that for some of you that you may have been down this path before, and a lot of spiritual people, intuitives, light workers, if that resonates for you, have closed themselves off in recent years, which is interesting considering the times that we've been through, because you may have felt let down by whatever spirit is for you. Okay, you may have felt like you were led down the garden path, and some of you even had to question if you were connecting in with true guidance, with guidance that was what it portrayed itself to be. So I feel for a lot of you that you have some more answers around that, and it's time to connect back in again. Okay, take what you've learned, take from all the experiences that you've had, trust yourself, trust that you're only going to connect with true divine spirit that's going to lead you on your highest path. So there's a bit of a message of trust, faith, and hope here for you as well. But it's time to go back in, whether that was journaling, meditating, connecting with your higher self, connecting with guides, connecting with ancestors, connecting with God, whatever it is for you. But what wants to happen right now is a spiritual connection for you that's going to help you unlock any blocks to money, finances, abundance, resources. And then interestingly enough, those of you who chose card number 3 have a past lovers card, which I find very interesting considering, this message came through, an important message for those of you that are really struggling. This could be related to a past lover. There's some interesting situations that Spirit's showing me here. It could be that a past lover is saying things about you to people that somehow is negatively impacting you energetically, or could be in the physical world with people that you really want to connect with as well. There's a special emphasis on here if you've had lovers at work. I can't imagine like there'd be thousands of you, but if that's you and you've had a relationship or any intimacy with someone at your workplace, I just feel like energetically that could be interfering with you right now, and you may want to consider what you're going to do there fairly quickly. I want you to know that if you rip the band-aid off in terms of like pull the pin on that job, you're going to be looked after, like you're going to find something better anyway, and just take the lesson from that into the future. For some of you, there could be some nostalgic feelings still about a partner in the past. I know we're talking about money and abundance here, but the past lovers come up. It could be some still unresolved feelings, resentments for what you've lost, specifically financially, with a partner in the past that's still heavily, negatively impacting you and your willingness to bring in money. So I'm just going to leave that with you. I think for those of you who resonate with that will know what I'm talking about there. Generally, if you've got card 3 in any of the situations that I've brought up so far doesn't sit with you, my sense is just think about an old lover and just trust who comes to you straight away when I say this. Think about an old lover who comes to your mind straight away, because somehow there's some unresolved stuff here that's negatively impacting your capacity to receive. Okay, so you might need to do some work here. You can always connect with me or one of my coaches. Come into the Unlock Your Love Blocks program. We do a lot of work energetically and on a soul level to let go of past lovers that we still may have energy cords with or even contracts with, but somehow there's some unresolved feelings with a person in your path that seems to be impacting you in terms of money, abundance, and resources. So I hope this resonates. Always can check out what I do at my website, rebecca-lee.com. Love to hear from you on my socials and on this post, and I hope this helps you with some insight today.